Hyperlight Breaker can be a challenging game, so you need all the help you can get, and the first unlock you should be spending your golden rations on is unlocking the Medipacks. It might not be so obvious, as the description of it says to unlock a further one, meaning that you might think you've already got the ability unlocked, but no, you do have to spend at least one golden ration, so make sure you do this as soon as you can. So make sure you visit the NPC opposite directly where you respawn after each run, and he'll hopefully have the ability there. Much later, once you progressed and defeat at least one boss, you should then start getting resources enabling you to unlock a second slot, so you'll have 2 Medipacks to use on your adventures. But you will need to progress through the tiers unlocking them to get that. So if you've collected any of the Medigem plants on your first travels, then hopefully you've got a backlog of them, and this will then give you a Medipack as soon as you begin a new run. You will need at least 3 to go ahead and start a run with a Medipack. If you don't have enough Medigems, then of course you can collect some out in the world. They'll obviously heal you for 5, but you can convert these into a Medipack. Medipacks don't actually restore all of your health, it's only because you start with a small amount. It actually only gives you 75, but that's a big jump up from the 5 or the tiny amounts you might get from perfect parrying if you've got the right perk. So if you haven't got a Medipack but you've collected enough of the Medigems and you've unlocked the ability, go over to one of the shrines and you'll be able to go ahead and buy one. This will either cost 5 Medigems or 8. I've been trying to work out why it might be more expensive. By the looks of it, it might just be based on where you are in your run or how many times you've already previously bought one. So always try and make sure you've got at least 8 when you're going on an extended run. People have been complaining about some of their resources disappearing. In each brand new cycle, you will lose any backlog of your Medigems. As you can see, I'm at the end of the cycle because the sky is orange. I had 5 Medigems there. Begin a new cycle and your Medigems do get reset to 0. So it's not necessarily worth collecting every single one that you find. Obviously, you'll only still need enough to give you that 1 Medigem for each run. And I may be over explaining this, but I really want to make sure everyone understands how to really get the most out of healing. There are various other ways that you can heal. You can pick up some of the holobites, one which will give you a heal buff when you go ahead and parry, and that can often be between 6 and maybe even 10. You can of course pick up small healing pods from defeating enemies sometimes as a random drop, and equipping any armor that you find will not only give you more health overall, but it will replenish a little bit too. But you should get a big chunk of health back every time you go ahead and pick up one of the prisms. There's a few other holobites as well that things give you some health back, especially stuff like getting extra critical hits in certain ways, so it's definitely worth paying attention to some of the holos that you get, especially if you've got new affixes. And there we go, hopefully a few quick tips on how to heal in Hyperlight Breaker so that you can extend your run and hopefully make it to extraction or take on one of the bosses a little bit easier. If it's helped, go and check out the rest of my guides that I've got incoming, or maybe my Wish I Knew Earlier tips video I've already done. I'll see you right back some more soon.